Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your average gamer. We're back in Snowrunner today for episode 8 of my season 12 shenanigans. You join me in my Taiga, complete with Joy of Joys. Let me just, oh no, wrong button. The disassembled Caterpillar 770G on its trailer, which is part of the prep work that I've been doing off camera, ready to complete the critically important, in the grand scheme of things, bridging the gap contract. So, yes, I've been doing a fair bit of prep work off camera, folks, and we will be heading across the jumbo bridge that we repaired at the end of the last episode in my rock grinder, and heading over to get the last watchtower on this map, and then through the gateway to Flatlands. But yeah, I wanted to get this done because I'll be honest with you folks, not looking forward to transporting this, and I was right to be feeling a little bit apprehensive about it, because this was the most tortuous journey that I've had since delivering the oversized trailers on season 10. This was harder, and the reason for that is simply, pure and simply, this trailer. There is a reason, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that I never used the gooseneck semi-trailer in this game. I've used it once very early on, way back in the day when this game came out in one of the original 3 regions. Used it once, hated it, and I've never used it again, and I will never use it again intentionally. And there is a reason that the developers have used this trailer for this mission, because it made it trebly, if not quadruply difficult. The small wheels on the trailer, the side beams there that you can see that get snagged on everything, it's got no ground clearance, and if you even look at a medium-sized rock or any kind of gradient whatsoever, it will just get beached. I can't even remember how many times I got beached in this truck. Let me just, yeah, this is where it was parked, and I came out of here and this was just a nightmare. I had to use my bobble radar. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't. I'd have had to do some sort of extraordinary rescue operation. It was getting beached. It was just getting stuck in deep mud. I had to winch to basically every single tree that you can see along here. I used to winch through. The poor thing's going to need a new winch, I think, after all the use I've given it. So that bit was a nightmare. This wasn't too bad. Well, actually, this was so easy, this tarmac bit to here, that I can't even remember doing it. It went so fast compared to all the rest that I did. I fueled up from my Freightliner there. This bit here where I had to clear the blockage a couple of episodes ago, there's some naughty rocks there. Got stuck on those, had to winch through those, had to winch all the way through the swamp. Up this bit here, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was this bit here where there's a slight gradient. It got beached yet again. I had to use my bobble radar to fuel up for the second time. But at the end of all that, I did make it here. And this, I mean, it's not the Taiga. The Taiga is a very capable truck, as we all know, and I did use it to pull that step deck plus, the step deck semi-trailer plus the Caterpillar for the early tasks to get this over to where this trailer was at that Northwestern factory complex. So the truck was fine, and obviously it did eventually get it here, but yeah, as I say, they knew exactly what they were doing using this particular trailer. Anyhow, looking on the bright side, I've calmed down now. I was considering recording that part, but it would have taken up about 7 episodes and involved massive amounts of very, very industrial language. So I decided against it in the end and just did it off camera. And very glad I am to have done that. But here we are anyway. So I got it here. So in addition to that, I've also, which truck should we go to? This, I'm now going to call this my Tiger B from now on. I brought my Tiger B down from this facility here, drove it down here, got some fuel, went up here and got one of the 3 metal beams that I needed. I took my Voron Grad that had been parked, where's the digger? Yeah, it was just parked there, brought that down here again and picked up the other 2 of the 3 metal beams that I need, so they're now there, as you can see. And I obviously used that sideboard trailer that that I found, and my fem is there, and I took my fem. It seems a little weird that I brought the Tiger down and took the fem back up to where the Tiger B was, but my fem I took up to the north western factory to pick up 4 cement, brought that down, so that's now ready to deliver that. So before we jump into my rock crawler, which is currently parked at the gas station, I have positive news about that as well, and then we're going to go in here, we're going to go to that watchtower and then see where the gateway is to Flatlands, so we can look at the new map. Which one was it? Let's go back into that. But first of all, I am so sick of the sight of this trailer that I think we should get it delivered and get this bridge built, and then we can once this is done, we can then do the ferry. Oh dear, I thought it was just going to... oh, I see. It said... oh, it's disappeared off the tasks list. Okay. Let's just move that out of the way for briefly. So that's saying it's been delivered. So let's change truck... no, didn't want to go to the fem. Let's go to the Tiger B first. Just deliver this. Right, that's that. Let's do some nifty reversing. Get this out of the way. Do like this truck. Right, so now let's get into the Voron Grad. Whoops, through the trees. Okay, that's the 3 metal beams delivered. Let's move this out of the way just over here. I will worry about moving all these elsewhere where they'll be needed and more useful very soon, probably off camera. Right, so that's that. So now let's get in the fem. And let's complete this task and get this bridge built. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Did those guys even notice they were cut off from the rest of the world? Science, I tell you. I suppose you had to be there. But, yeah. Excellent. Now I've got a beautiful new bridge. Where should I park this? Let's just park it over here briefly. There we go. So now I can get over to there. I know I'm going to have to repair those dishes over there. That's one of the contracts. But we won't worry about that just yet. So that does now unlock eastbound ferry first and foremost. So just while I think of it, used to have a ferry running between the two towns, but the docks closed down for repairs. Logistics have been disrupted. The sooner we fix those docks up, the sooner you'll have an easier way to cross over. Oh yes, I will. So I deliver to the Eastfield docks, which is there. 2 concrete slabs from there. Right, okay. Well, seeing as the FEM can carry 4 slots in one go, I think that's going to be the truck of choice for that contract. And what do I need for westbound ferry? Go to the Westfield docks, deliver to the ports drop-off area. 4 cargo containers. Now they're 2 slots each, aren't they, cargo containers? And that says, yeah, access to gateway. Okay, so that is for the future. Anyway, that's good. That's another job done. Oh yeah, there's that upgrade there. I've got to grab that as well. So on the beach. Looks like the best way is to head along there and straight down the beach. We'll see about that soon as well. But yeah, the next thing to do then is to jump into my little rock grinder, which I have parked, as you can see, at my at the gas station. And yes, as you probably remember, where was this before? Where had I left this before? Anyhow, I recovered this to the... Oh yeah, it was at the garage on the other map, wasn't it? On the reactive zone. Yeah, when this was in the garage, I switched over the suspension to crawler suspension from raised suspension. And as you can see, took the spare wheel off, so that if I come across any sort of scout fuel trailer, I can then take it with me. But I can only say it's been a revelation to use that, to change that suspension. It was the best idea I could have done, because it's now got, it's not quite as high, the suspension. Let's talk while we're driving. It's not quite as tall, the suspension, but it's very soft. Look at this, the way it sort of flops about as if it's way up, as if it's almost drunk. If I just put a little bit of wiggle on, you'll see how much of a lean it's got. But it does allow it to reach ridiculous lean angles without falling over. So I decided to, when I changed it, to drive from the garage over to here, and I sort of tested it on some bits of terrain as we go over our lovely new bridge. Look at this, yay! Happy days. Yeah, so this is now, I don't need to use a different scout. I'm going to continue using this, as it's proved so effective now. It's in that journey there, it's through the swamp and everything like that. It was leaning right over but not falling over. Excellent stuff. Right, so back to business. Now there's that spare parts task there which I've not activated yet. So looks like this route here is what gets us to the watchtower. So I'll just go to the right, go in there, get that spare parts, and see where I can get to that route. Can we see the watchtower from here? Yeah, it's just up there on the hill. So yeah, so I should imagine that I'll get the ferry repaired maybe in the next episode. Might do that off camera, drive the FEM up there and collect the concrete slabs. Can't get hold of my logistics guy for some reason, and there's a shipment of all kinds of car parts waiting for us at the port. Could I trouble you to do the job and get that shipment to me? Yeah, I reckon. Let's Let's just see what that entails. Spare parts. Deliver to the driver training centre. Vehicle spare parts ×4. Oh right, they're there. Okay. I can do that. Need a truck with a crane for that. I probably won't. Yeah, that would be an awful lot easier with the ferry in operation. So we won't do that until after I've done the ferry. Right. Let's see if we can spot place to climb the hill. I'll crash into a lamppost, why not? Aha! I see a route up the mountainside. So let's see how we go. Yes, definitely not a little bit of nonsense with me falling over there after everything that I said about this being more stable. Let's not blame the truck. Let's blame my careless driving once again, folks. It has been known to be a factor. Right, bit of a muddy bit. I'll have a little check of the directional situation in a second. Oh, there's the watchtower over there, so I'm just going to keep following this route actually for the time being. Yeah, still plugs away, this little Jeep. I like it. Right, we have a crossroads. I'm thinking right, but it is in fact, looks like it's going to be left. So let's go left. Over the tree trunk. Come on, little rock grinder, you can do it. Out you go. There we are. Let's head up here and round. Get that last watchtower. Wowee. Hang on a second. Before we cross that dodgy little bit. Look at that for a view. Should be spectacular from this watchtower now. Oh look, a double crevice. Just what I need. Go on. There we go. Little helping hand from a local tree. And I spied a watchtower. Please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. There we go. God, dearie me. They don't make it easy, folks. Let's go between the ruts because that looks like a perfect opportunity for more tipping action. Sorry folks about the camera. Right. And here we are. Yes, look at that for a view. Right, let's just switch off a sec. Literally on a timer. And there we are, folks. There's the gateway to Flatland. So which is the best way? Where does it say that literally? Oh, right, that's a contest. Okay, no problem. So, if I just carry on this track, down there, and then down to there, that will take me to the gateway. Right, on we go. Definitely no more falling over there, folks. Promise. No, there might have been a little bit. Again, far too embarrassing for me to film. So, should explain. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, folks, in all honesty. I've decided, as one of my New Year's resolutions, to give up vaping. Having given up smoking just under a year ago. Yeah, straight on. Yeah, I gave up smoking in late March 2023, and I've now decided to give up vaping, and so I've halved my nicotine intake per day by using 50% less using liquids with 50% less strength. And yeah, my body has not reacted well to it. I didn't think it would be as much of a problem as it has been, but as dear old Dolly Parton said, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. So I'm never going back to smoking, and I would like to be. I'm determined. I'd like to be clear of vaping as well. So yeah, so I should be sticking with it. But yeah, it's affected me mentally and physically more than I'd expected, and for the most part, I have felt better in some aspects, but it's been a bit of a struggle so far, folks. I've been doing that for about a week or so, maybe, and yeah, it's been tough going. But just thought I'd let you know. If you notice that I'm even more average in my gaming than usual, that is my excuse. Anyway, enough excuses. Let's get back to exploring, shall we? Let's get over to Flatland, folks. Oh, look at that, a Royal BM17. Haven't seen one of them for a while. And that would be the cooling towers. Gonna have to do something with them. Do I have to build them or just repair them? Or we shall see. Plenty of tarmac road ahead of me. Right. Only 2 watchtowers on this map. Well, we better make that one our first priority then, hadn't we? Right. How are we doing for fuel? I've got half a tank. Let's head out this way. See if we can cut across. Alright, there are the cooling towers in the distance. Is that a way up? Possibly not. Should I have gone the other way? How big is this map? Alright, there's the other watchtower there anyway. Given my off-camera tipping antics that I'm too embarrassed to show you so far in this episode. I'm shying away from attempting any kind of substantial climb. Alright, there's the dam. Or there's a dam, I should say. Can I sneak up over there? Oh, I'm not going to risk it. Oops. Yeah, I'm getting further and further away from that watchtower. Wow, look at that, folks. That's more than a little impressive, wouldn't you say? Right, so that other watchtower is... Oh, that would be probably across the dam. So let's just keep heading round until we find a track that heads in that direction. Oh dear, hang on a second. A dirty great big hole in the road. Scoot round that. Oh, there's a track there. Yeah, let's head up there. Ooh, 15 miles an hour. Rules are there to be broken. Just kidding. So I know that you need to build a garage on this map and also build a trader store which has fuel and repair facilities included. So that's another one of the tasks on my list of things to do. What's that there? That looks like a garage facility. Check that contract once we've reached this watchtower. Definitely getting closer. Also climbing. Come on, little rock grinder. There we go. Keep on plugging away. Seems to be able to hold on to using diff lock longer than most trucks. It's another little bonus for the little truck. A little MTB. Right, yeah, nearly there it would appear. More soft mud. Big tree stumps as well. Right, actually, let's just look at the map. Right. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. We might have to go along and round. To get there. Disintegrating tree. There's a very soft bit. Leaving a bit of oil on the ground, that's not good. Have to check for leaks. There we go. Can I get up that way? I wonder. No, I said I was gonna. Don't risk it. Let's keep going. Become risk averse now, folks. Or my average driving. More soft mud. Let's see if we can creep round the outside of that. Yes, we can. Oh, I've nearly out of petrol. You forgot that. Get a little bit further. Still got an eighth of a tank. Just over. Hopefully, should be able to find the route to the watchtower around here. Right, before we go any further, nope, wrong button, done it again. Yeah, it looks like this is the right way, folks. Right, let's top her up with petrol. Head round this way. Oh, this is technically the right way, except... Oh, right, okay. There we are. So I need to go around here and take a turning off this track. Another little crevice. This looks like it here. Yes. Beautiful. Right, no objective discovered. Right. Let's just switch off. The fish aren't biting. Refueling. Yeah, getting used to doing that. Diving for treasure. Somewhere on the coast. What is it? Cliffhanger. That sounds familiar. Right, let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, right, yes, so that was the garage. So, that's a fair... I know there was that little bit of... well, there was that big hole in the road with some roadworks there. There's a Scout 800 in a precarious spot. Fish aren't biting. There's diving for treasure. Somewhere on the coast. Oh, right, there's another truck there. So, will I be able to cross the river down here somewhere? I wonder. Pipe works. Small pipes, service spare parts, medium pipes. Right, okay. Right, let's just look at the contracts quickly. Fix my ride. In addition to the garage, we also need somewhere we can park our cars and provide all kinds of repair services. As you can see, construction is in full swing. We just need you to deliver some supplies. 4 metal rolls. Okay, that's not too bad a journey. That's quite near the gateway. Cross the Jumbo Bridge and then through to the gateway, so that's not too bad. I think it's Pimp My Ride as well. Think about it. Small town, check. Big construction site, check. Old and new vehicles in need of maintenance, check. I could go on, but we get the point. Whole package for our garage. 4 cement, 2 service spare parts. That gives me the truck store and the ability to customise. Aha, there's a trailer store. Oh, right, okay. Trailer parking lot needs to be right by the garage. That'd definitely be convenient, but this is a job from a corporate client. As far as I know, you'll be able to buy those trailers later on. Right, 2 metal rolls, 1 metal beams, 2 vehicle spare parts. Right, okay. Trailer store access to location, warehouse access. Right, that I can see that becoming a base for me. So that has to be a priority as well, I think, because that's only across the dam. Doesn't look to be obstructed in any way. On tarmac road. And then straight up to the gateway to Pineline Bay. Yeah, that's going to be another priority, folks. Right, so how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're just coming up 3/4 of an hour, so I may well call it a day soon. Right. Goodness me, there's so much to do. It's going to take decades to complete this season. Right, I'm going to head down here follow this route, just go back to this slightly more substantial track, and then head down the mountain and activate that task. I'll probably call it a day then, folks, for that. For this episode. Need to check out this terrain. Still beautiful scenery. So let me have a little think. So what I really need to do, as the garages are lacking fuel supplies, from the point of view, as the garages are lacking trailer stores, you can obviously get fuel in the garage, but I really need access to trailers. So what I need to do first and foremost, I think, is to get the two ferries, the eastbound and then the westbound ferries, repaired on Pineline Bay, which will give me access, much easier access from the trailer store to, well, certainly to the gateway to Flatlands, but also to reactive zone, which is a little bit of a further drive, a little bit further to drive and a little bit more off-road, but then I can basically move my trucks over to the trailer store and use that as a basis for movement on Pineline Bay once I've got easy access across the water, because they can get fuel and whatever trailers they need from there, and I can bring other trucks down with the specific intent of using them as fuel carriers. I prefer using fuel trailers because they carry more fuel, and they're also sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I need to get to there. Yeah, because they hold more fuel than the add-ons for the trucks, and they're obviously a lot less weighty. It'd be much easier to tow them than it is to put one on the back of a truck. Oh, where am I going? I've gone the wrong way. In that case, I won't worry about activating that mission just yet. Tree in the way. Where's the best path? Let's stick to that bit of mud there that looks a little more helpful. Boy, oh boy, is that soft. It's tiny little tyres. Fighting for grip. Come on, little rock grinder, you can do it. Well, there we go. Right, let's head back this way. There's a broken road for you. Look at the state of that. Right. Got round there. I think we'll head on to the dam. Find a nice picturesque place to stop there, and is that the way to the gateway? Yeah, it is. Let's just head down here. When we get to the turn off for the dam, we'll head over there. Wow, look at that. Whoops, getting distracted by the view. Easily done in this game, folks. Yeah, so I wonder if we can get round to the watchtower from this side of the map. Wow, look at that. Oh, so let's just pull up here for a second. So with the cooling towers in the distance, the river under the dam, I think we'll call it a day there for this episode, folks. Let's just have a quick look at the map. Yeah, there is a route that goes down here, so I'll probably do that in the next episode. Head down here, get that second watchtower. Yeah, there's the edge of the map, so might have to use radar when we're over in this area. But yes, we've got the garage to rebuild and restock and so on, and the trader store to build. Two very important factors. But yeah, I think we'll focus on the ferries in the last episode. I'll get the fem up to the factory, pick up some concrete slabs. We'll get on to doing that in the next episode, and then yes, we'll do a little bit more on this map, a little bit more on the other map, get a few things done, get ourselves a bit more settled into the region, shall we say, and look to repair the garage and stuff as well. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day for this episode there then, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I say, apologies if my voice has been a little croaky, or my driving has offended you in any way. It certainly offended me on occasion. So after boasting about the little rock rider not tipping over that much, all I've managed to do is tip it over quite a bit. But hey ho, that's being average for you. So yeah, so if you could hit like and subscribe, and also don't forget to click the bell icon as well, so you never miss an episode. That would be really, really helpful for me and my channel as we push on with season 12, looking to get a few more things done in the next episode. All good fun. So yes, I'll just say thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Cheerio.